All right, Tyler Mayforth, Joseph Garcia. What a game tonight for the Bobcats. The Bobcats won 33-31. I put it incorrect on Twitter. I said 31-30. I guess I got a little ahead of myself or something, but it was 33-31. Texas State wins on a game-winning 41-yard field goal by Jason Dan with about 4 seconds left. Now, Joe, have you seen a more exciting game than this?
Not a win in the Bobcats' favor, but no. This is the most exciting game I've been to at Bobcat Stadium, with the Bobcats coming out on top. And I've been around this program for, about 5-6 years now. I went to school here, and maybe the old Bobcats would have folded. These Bobcats did not tonight. I think they turned a corner.
And there were so many moments for this team to fold. I mean, you don't want to say that because that's negative, but there were. I mean, they allowed what's his name, Danny Woodson, to catch that long touchdown pass with, 1 minute and 32 seconds left.
Right.
And Texas State has no idea. Like, you just felt the wind leave the stadium. And then Texas State gets down to a 4th and 24.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you see from Tyler Jones at that moment?
That moment, I saw a little bit of room for him to roll out to the right, which he did. And I think, like Fran said, coverage broke down and found Ben wide open, and Ben made a huge play.
And do you think the stadium was louder after that play, or was it louder after the field goal?
I would probably say after that 4th down. That field goal, I think the noise just kind of stayed at the same level after that big 4th down conversion, because the crowd was certainly into it after, things didn't look so good for about a minute there.
And speaking of Tyler Jones, last game, Texas State's coaches took the game out of Tyler Jones' hands by putting it in Robert Lowe's and Chris Nuttall's, which is not a bad idea. They did well. Bobcats beat Georgia State last week. This game, they put the game in Tyler Jones' hands. What did you see out of the true freshman quarterback?
He only tossed for a career high 218 and 2 TDs, so that in itself says wonders.
And overall, we maybe agreed about it. I don't know. Would you give the player of the game to Dan? Does Jason Dan deserve this player of the game?
I think when you go 4 for 4 and kick the game winner, you're the game. You get the game ball and you're the player of the game. So, hats off to him. Field goal change there with the players, and I think Fran made the right call there.
And how do you think this sets up the Bobcats for the rest of the season? Obviously, 1 game away from bowl eligibility now, going to Idaho, a one-win team. Who played Ole Miss tonight, probably got handled pretty well. But overall, we're looking at bowl eligibility. If the Bobcats win next week, what about the rest of the season? How do you think this win helps them out?
This win probably at least puts them, in the mix to win pretty much every game. I don't see them getting blown out. This offense seems to have found a groove. A few different wrinkles that we saw this week, and it really worked out for them.
And on the drive over here, you and I were talking, we want to see a new wrinkle. We want to see something new from this offense. We see the same, okay, there goes the running back motioning out. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. And it is. But, we saw the tight end delay that worked so well last year. We saw, Battle coming underneath on the, kind of a crossing pattern where he looked like he was going to get the handoff or something. It was an interesting play. Were you
a few more option plays in there that really worked. I think with Jones's mobility, Fran is just really trying to take advantage of that, and his quarterback did quite well tonight.
The team did pretty well. We could be sitting here thinking, oh my God, what could have been, but instead, what was, and it was a 33-31 win by the Bobcats tonight in front of 18,410, I believe, the 4th largest crowd in Bobcat Stadium history. And guys, I'm sure you were equally as excited out there, but we know it was pretty exciting on the sideline just seeing the Bobcats have this win. In the post game, they were all smiles, and Jason Dan told us in the post game that this is what a kicker dreams of doing. This is what a kid dreams of doing, going to bed, thinking that this is the moment that something big could happen, and it did tonight. Bobcats win 33-31. They're 5-3. And for Joseph Garcia, I am Tyler Mayforth, Texas State beat writer. Thanks a lot, and talk to you later.